We're here today with Mark Martinez, founder and author of CROP Ministries. Mark, tell us a little bit about CROP Ministries.
Okay. CROP Ministries is a Christian program. It's a Christian Rite of Passage program that's really geared towards helping families of middle school age kids to help them to usher and navigate through some of the many challenges that middle schoolers have in those 7th through 9th grade years. And so that's what the ministry is all about, equipping families, equipping parents to be able to help train, mentor, and parent their child through those difficult years.
Tell me a little bit about the subject matter.
So basically the subject matter is really geared towards two key core principles. Number one, having a good, strong biblical foundation. And number two, making this current subjects and certain things that kids are going through today that they're experiencing in their schoolyard, in their neighborhoods, with their friends, making it relevant to the culture of today. So when I say biblical foundational issues, teaching the kids core things like who is God, who is Jesus, who's the Holy Spirit, sin, confession, forgiveness, spiritual gifts, obedience in the Christian walk, those kind of things. But in terms of the cultural things like how to deal with bullying, how to deal with envy and jealousy, how to deal with issues of money, how to deal with peer pressure, how to deal with things like the influence of the media, how to address different world religions, how to deal with alternate lifestyles, how to deal with sexuality, how to deal with a lot of things that the kids are faced with within their own world, their daily world. And so the whole idea behind CROP is to equip the parents on how to address those topics and from a biblical perspective so they can be the primary teachers of the kids.
What are some of the product offerings that CROP Ministries provides?
Currently, CROP has 3 product offerings, and I call them CROP Circles, CROP Forums, Report.
CROP Circles, what are they?
The idea behind a CROP Circle is you have a circle of small group of families, 3, minimum of 3, maximum of 6, in which it's a parent and child that meet together on a weekly basis for a couple of hours, and they cover one of the subject matters that we've talked about and alluded to earlier.
You mentioned CROP Forums. How
Right.
are they structured?
Okay. So CROP Forum is just a one-day event. For people who may not be able to meet on a weekly basis for a couple of hours, the idea of a CROP Forum is to take some of the content that is taught in a CROP Circle and to be able to present it in just a one-day format. Typically, CROP Forums are boys and girls mixed together, whereas a CROP Circle is gender specific, boys with boys or girls with girls. And so we cover some of the key topics, but it's just a one-day event, and I have several one-day events with different topics in each of those events that are scheduled.
You mentioned CROP Report. What is that for?
So the CROP Report is just a monthly e-newsletter. The idea there is for a parent's inbox once a month to get some information that's going to give them parenting principles, ideas, recent research and surveys, things to be cautious about, different things coming out in media that maybe kids are drawn to, and kind of things to be aware of, but to maybe be careful about, apps that kids are downloading and that might be questionable apps, just different things that a parent might need to know that helps them to be able to be a more wise, more astute parent as it pertains to what the kids are being involved in. That's the idea of the CROP Report. And quite frankly, I think every parent that has a teenager should subscribe to the CROP Report.